In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of Zumbador Tequila. Right here on the Tequila Hombre. Coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today we're going to be taking a look at doing a tasting review of Zumbador Tequila. I've got the Blanco and the Repo. Now, these were not provided by the brand for an honest review. Instead, I purchased them while I was in Guadalajara in Mexico. I think I paid somewhere around $14, $14.99 or something like that, US each. So really good budget price on them. I think they sell here in the United States. The Blanco sells for around $24.99 or something like that. I'm not sure what the Repo sells, but probably just a little bit more than the $24.99, if not around the same price. I didn't look up the pricing on them, so I don't know, but you can look it up if you want. This is not something we currently stock on Ferment and Still, but if it's good and I like it, I'll make sure that Ferment and Still gets it. So if you want to pick some up, you can purchase it from Ferment and Still. All right, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get into how this tequila is made. Okay, so this tequila is made at NOM 1643. The name of the distillery is Distillería El Sabino. It's located in Jesus Maria, Jalisco. And if that name sounds familiar, it's because it's the same area where El Pendillo is. Jesus Maria is in Los Altos area, right next to Arandas, and that same area up there. So it's going to have that Los Altos agave flavor profile. It was made in the Los Altos region. So when they do harvest those agave, they typically around 5.5 to 6 years old is what they are looking at. They use a stone brick oven to cook the agave to convert those beautiful starches to sugars. Then they use a Taona to extract the sugars from the agave fibers. And after they extract the sugars from the agave fibers, they use stainless steel and wood fermentation tanks together, and I guess they blend them after that. And then they use stainless steel after they're done fermenting. They use stainless steel and copper pot stills to do the distillation and blend as well to create the flavor profile of this. The Blanco and the Repo are both 40% ABV. The Blanco is bottled at 40% ABV, and then when they age the Repo, it goes for 12 weeks. And previously used American oak whiskey barrels. So 12 weeks, that's it. Not a whole lot of time. So it should have a little bit of flavor profile from the wood in them to see what we get on the Repo. But let's not waste any more time. There's been a lot of hype, a lot of talk about these brands. Let's get into the tasting portion and see what they're all about. All right, as usual, since the Blanco is the heart and soul of the tequila line, we're going to start with the Blanco. It is a screw cap, which is something I'm not a huge fan of, but it is a screw top. Let's go ahead and pour a little bit in my Denver and Liley agave glass, which is my agave glass of choice for doing evaluations of tequila, because I think it really does help bring out the most from the agave spirit. All right, I don't like the way this top secures on this bottle. It doesn't feel like it's tight. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at it in the glass. Looking at it in the glass, it coats the glass nicely. See the legs and tears starting to form. So it's got a nice viscous mouthfeel. Didn't hold on that long on it. It kind of broke a little quickly on it, but looking at the tequila itself, it's crystal clear. Looks wonderful. All right, so let's see what we get on the nose on this. Now, we have to when we look at this, we're going to kind of look at it as a budget brand as well as a premium brand. So we'll see where this fits. On the nose, we get a really nice sweet cinnamon and baking spice notes coming through from the cooked agave. Beautiful, sweet cinnamon note that comes through on it. Slight hint of fruit on it, like a sweet fruit and even honey notes coming through on the nose. It's got a really sweet cinnamon note, which is nice. I like that. Not a whole lot of other complexities to it, but it smells really nice. The cooked agave note, that sweet cinnamon cooked agave note, just really is super pronounced on the nose. All right, so let's see what we get on the flavor profile. But first, this is my first sip of tequila for the day, so let's acclimate the mouth to 40% ABV. So bear with me for a second. As everything kind of settles down a little bit. All right. Salud. Coats the mouth nicely. Nice silky mouthfeel to it. Really rich cooked agave note coming from it. A little bit of heat to it, some burn to it. Really nice sweet cinnamon and baking spice note. Some anise bitterness coming in on the back side of it. Have an anise bitterness note filling in afterwards. Some heat coming down in the chest. You can feel it coming down in your chest, into your stomach. It's a little bit of burn to it. But that sweet cinnamon note kind of rides through all the way through to the finish. A little anise bitterness there. Yeah, it's not a bad Blanco at all. For $24, I think it's a good deal. Definitely worth a pickup. Is it something that's going to change your life or something where you're going to go, yeah, this is fantastic? No, not really. But as a budget option, it's good. So as a budget option, I would say, yeah, for $24.99, pick up a bottle if that's what you're looking for. Is there other Blancos that I would prefer more? Absolutely. There's not a whole lot of complexity to it. Really, the sweet cinnamon note is the only thing I really pick up from it, which is cooked agave, which is great. But then not a whole lot more to it. And it does have the anise bitterness that kind of comes in, but definitely something you can sip easily and enjoy in the afternoon. I could definitely enjoy it with a good stogie. It's good. So how would I rate it? I'd give it a solid 4 agave. It's good. All right, so let's get into the Repo and see what we get there. All right, so this is the Reposado, and this is 12 weeks. And then previously, these screw caps are the worst because you get these little plastic pieces that come off your thing that secures the screw top on. All right, but hey, it's $20-something, $29.99 I think for the Repo, so it's inexpensive. You can't expect too much from it. All right, so looking at this one in the glass, this is 12 weeks and previously used whiskey bourbon barrels, whiskey barrels, whatever. Coats the glass nicely. See the legs and tears starting to form. It's gonna hold. Looks like it's gonna be more viscous than the Blanco. Looks good. Looking at the tequila itself, it is a very light straw color. Crystal clear. Looks good. On the nose, I'm getting vanilla, a little cinnamon and baking spices, slight caramel note in it, very light. But mostly that cinnamon agave notes that's coming through, the sweet cinnamon. Just a little hint of vanilla and caramel in there. So very light influence on the barrel on it, which is good for people that like light influences. All right, let's see what we get on the flavor profile. Salute. Really easy to drink. Nice viscous mouthfeel to it. Picking up a little more bitterness, probably from the whiskey that was in there. But nice sweet cinnamon baking spice note with some vanilla and caramel notes in there. Very slight. Not as much heat as the Blanco, so the barrel definitely did calm down the heat on it. Really easy to drink, really nice sipper, definitely would make great cocktails. Something I could definitely enjoy with a good medium-bodied stogie. It's good. There's nothing wrong with this at all. For $29.99 or whatever the Repo's selling for in that area, it's good. I'd give it a solid 4 agave as well. Delicious. There's nothing wrong with it at all. So there you go. If you like the information I gave you in this video, make sure you click the thumbs up and give me a like. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for someone who gives honest, unbiased reviews, you've come to the right place. I don't get paid by any brands to do any reviews. I don't accept payment from brands. All my reviews are honest, unbiased reviews where I just basically give you my opinion and you can do with it what you like. And if that's what you're looking for, honest stuff, people that aren't paid, then you've come to the right place. Make sure you click the subscribe button right there and the notification bell next to it so you get notified every time I post an honest review or informational video that will help ensure that you're getting good tequila to drink and it's not something that you're going to regret buying. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So hey, if you wanted to pick up the Zumbador for $24.99 to $30 a bottle, I'd recommend it. It's good. Salute. Bye, guys.